Let's continue working on the dog tag on her neck. And if the brush moves, it will be fine. It's moving, so we are good. Let's see what we'll have here. So the dog tag. I'm thinking of something, but we will need a little bit of time to make it. Since we have some time, probably, so we will be able to make it. So I'm making this flat, and then I will try to make this thinner, or at least the same with those row of polygons here also. Not thinner, but the same width will be fine. Why, you will ask? Because I want to make another edge loop, and with this edge loop, let me see. Okay, let's move this with the move brush. Move this here. This is almost the same size, of course. Here we'll have to make another one, which is kind of unfortunate because I wanted it to be a nice loop, but it wouldn't be nice. It would be bad loop. So no, let's Ctrl Z a couple of times until we get rid of those, and let's make this loop. It will be better off in here and here. I think it's good. Here we should make some things stitching. So stitch this to this, this to this, this and this, and probably this to this and this to that. Non-symmetrical Y. Okay, now it's symmetrical, obviously. That was strange, but sometimes ZBrush is making strange decisions, which is absolutely okay, because ZBrush is ZBrush and we respect its decisions. So now what are we going to do is making a polygroup out of this polygroup, this polyloop, make it a different polygroup, and then we'll go ahead and extrude all polygons inward. So this will be like that. Flip it and then extrude this also inward, but this will be polygroup all. So only this polygroup we will extrude inward like this. And this is not exactly perfect, so it was not exactly nice, so we will Ctrl Z, and then we will make one loop in here, and we will try with QMesh polygroup all. Yes, now it's good, because now it goes to this particular edge loop and it's fine. Let's try to crease it at least at one, maybe not more than one, and it's nice, not good. It's not the best, but it's what we want. Let's try to inflate this. I'm inflating it, and then what I will do is very simple. I will flatten it with clip curve brush, just like this. And now I think it's better, although we'll need to go here and find some creased things. I think this could be creased. Let's try to decrease them with Alt, yes, but they are a little bit difficult because yeah, sometimes the loops, you cannot know what they are thinking. The loops themselves, they are thinking sometimes, and you don't know where they're leading. So we can go with crease edge and just alt click so we can uncrease it, but only edge, not the edge loop, because edge loop could go whatever and could ruin our work a little bit. So now this is fine. Let's increase this too. Better. Then I will increase also this one, and on the other side it's also increased, which is fine. And here probably the same should happen to this edge. I cannot catch it. So this and this edge. And now I think it's fine. Let's see. Okay. It's kind of okay. Of course this hole here doesn't seem like a hole at all, but it doesn't matter. It's something like a hole, and I will apply like 4 subdivisions. There will be a lot, I think, but let's see. Apply. Yeah, 166,000 polygons, which is a lot. But let's write something here. It will be with the dump standard brush. We will writing without symmetry. It will be Hannah, her name, but it should be with more like official letters, if I can do them. Ha, N, Hannah, Lorenz, and here's some number, which will be so this number 51182 with the city code 054 was my number back in the day, my fixed telephone number when I was young in my home there. We no longer live there, and yeah, maybe like 20 years ago we moved, and there are no more stationary telephones, telephone lines, so it's just, I remembered it, you know, that's why I wrote it. And this is the dog tag. It should be a little bit thinner, I think. I'm almost sure it should be thinner, because we made it very thick. So let's make it thinner, because those are like thin, very, very thin. Let's see it like this. I think it's fine. Let's connect it to its to this thing on the top. Let's put them together. I will merge it down, but I will apply first subdivisions on this one and then merge down. They are together now forever, something. And what we'll do is, let me see, first this will apply subdivisions and also merge it with this one. So they're both merged now, and we have our poly count a lot bigger now, and everything is just moving slow. But whatever, let's try to fix them a little bit together. So this will be like this. On the concept at least it's like that. And this, and it will be of course like more like this and inward, and something like this. We'll see. Yeah, I think this is exactly the position of this one, because it will be attached to this upper thing, and this bottom one, let's, okay, I will take this and Control Shift A to select only that, mask it, show everything, invert the mask, and then put my pivot here with Alt click and move this like that. Like that. It will be moved like that. And now it will go and just stay in this area. Alright. It shouldn't be exactly at the center, maybe a little bit on one side. But whatever. I think it's good. We have to continue on something else, because here on the top I think everything is tip-top. On the top everything is top, so it's fine. The gloves are good, so we will continue on this area here. Let's do this. I will show my appreciation. No, yeah, I want to see what is going on in the concept, how it is. It's just kind of a, let's see, not super easy, but we'll do it. Let's place this as it is here. Move it a bit. It's a little bit meticulous, a little bit boring at some times to do this kind of things, but if you are like, let's make it good and let's think about it, and when you are starting to gain confidence and gain strength in modeling and experience, very important, you will have to think of ways to do this. So this is like solving problems, and I don't know, but I love solving problems. I'm just a problem solving maniac, especially problems that regards, for example, 3D of course, but even making my own machine, there are always some problems, and I just love to have the problems. I don't know why, but I love to have a problem so I can find the solution, and then I'm okay. Except if the problem is some kind of a hardware problem, then I have to return the part and I have to talk with the guys in the store and everything. Then I'm not so happy about it, but at most part I like problems. Probably problem solving is my thing. And of course I don't like exactly the problem themselves. I like when I find the solution, which I most of the times do, and it's very, very satisfying. It's like have to find a drug, for example, because you're a drug addict, and the process of finding the drug is also a nice experience. Yeah, I cannot explain it exactly. You know, it seems a little bit odd with the drug thing, of course, but we are drug addicts, all of us, so it's cool. Let me think. Here it could be a little bit more logical, probably, because now it's just inevitable, but we might want to make it inevitable. So it's inevitable, but we'll make it inevitable, if you understand what I'm meaning, you know, because I don't. But if you understand what I mean, that's very, very good thing. If you don't, then it's not. Okay, let's see, this will go through here, but how it will attach itself? It may be just a loop here. Why not? Why not a loop here? And the belt will go through a loop. It's the best. And we'll put some things in here. Just amazing. Yeah. So let's remove our mask, then go to extrude all polygons and just extrude them inwards a lot. Then flip it, and we have our belty thing. Belt holder of the belt. Who knows? And here it's very close to itself, so we have to just increase the distance because it looks a bit odd. But we'll increase this distance and then we should be okay. I will smooth it here. Sometimes you have to smooth and then just fix what you have created. And suddenly, as I'm talking like this, I remembered, I don't know why, I don't know how, but sometimes just your mind is, the brain just triggers some neurons and memories. Maybe I'm getting old. I remembered how was the feeling when we were walking in the middle of the night in Tokyo streets. It was very surreal. I mean, when we were in Japan with my current wife, we were in Japan and we were walking on the streets. This was like maybe 3 years ago. It was so good. Yeah, we have to do it again. Japan is a nice destination. Although I think I like more maybe Thailand. It's more wild. And also the food in Thailand is amazing. I like Japanese food also. But in Thailand, wow. Wow, just... And in Tokyo and Kyoto, where were we? Most of the things are touristic. And most of the things are made for tourists. And we were going to places that of course the locals go, which was good. But still, I don't know if you can feel it. Okay, I want to dig deeper here, but I cannot catch it. Oh, I caught it, which is cool. Let's caught it here, and yeah, we don't have to overdo it, you know. Just like this is fine. We'll move it a bit, and it's cool. Let's crease it. Add 1. Subdivide at 4 dynamically. Then we'll go to those what was this? Fiber meshes. Let's select the fiber mesh and then move those meshes with the move brush a bit inward because they are interacting with this. It's not cool. Now it's cool. They're of course very soft, so everything which is going above them will crumble them, will smash them a bit. That's why I did it, and they are smashed, and I'm happy. I'm happy when somebody is smashed. Is that makes me kind of a monster? It depends. It kind of depends. Let's move this inward. Yeah, let's not touch the gun itself, because it's dangerous to touch it. But this is fine. It won't be visible, although the gun is entering her thigh a little bit, so I will just tiny, just like this. And now it's better. It's not in her thigh anymore, which maybe is profitable to not be on in her thigh. It's cool. So here we'll have this, and I don't know. Let me see. So this will go into this, and here we will have something. Yeah, this is a little bit difficult, but I think we can make it. I think it's a bit bigger than it has to be. But we cannot make it smaller, I think. We can make it a little bit smaller like this, and it will be just the perfect size. Of course it can go into her thigh a little bit. If it's tied, it can go there. And then we'll adjust everything according to it. So for example, we go to this part. Yes, we are there. And we'll move it and place it. Okay. So we'll hide this part, or we will rotate it back like this. So here we'll have this kind of thing. Let me see. Okay, this will go over it. Maybe like that. And yeah. Something like this. And then this thing will go exactly here. Let's put it back. And then okay. Yeah, I'm not saying that this model is not complicated. It's one of the most complicated models that I have ever made in ZBrush. It's not as, I mean, it's just time consuming. It's not complicated that things that I have never done or something, no. Mostly time consuming things, which is cool. Time consuming is fine for us. We don't care because time is what we have. So let's extrude this poly loop here downward a lot. Then we should delete some polygons, but first make it double. Then delete this. Let's show everything. Delete this and delete this inward part. Okay, now it's fine. And I will move this upwards. You know, you can listen to me what I'm saying, but I'm mostly saying nonsense, so you should look what I'm doing mostly, because I'm saying this here, that, and that is this. I'm not saying the things with their real names most of the time, but if you want to learn, you can learn of what I'm doing. And I'm not saying because sometimes I don't know the names of things in English. So belt buckle is the overall thing about everything which happen to be something with the belt. Like this is belt buckle, for example, a plastic belt buckle. For me at least, it's this. That's it. Yeah. So don't be mad about it. Don't do a bad review of this course about this, because it's nothing. You can see I'm showing absolutely every detail of what I'm doing. I'm not hiding or speeding up anything. I'm just doing everything in front of your eyes of the whole character. And this only for like most of the time like $10 or 12 or 15 or even 20, even $50. It's like, this is more than maybe around 35 or 40 hours of content making this character. For example, this character, if you are a freelancer and they give you to make this character this detailed, they will have to give you for the high poly at least $1,500. $1,500. If you learn how to do those things, you can make some cash. It's not that you cannot make. You can make some cash. And we have to finish this video, and we'll continue in the next one because it will be very close. So stay tuned for that.